who's ready to start working with the Pythagorean Theorem, one of the most epic theorems in all of geometry. The Pythagorean Theorem, which I have over here, is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where the a and the b are the legs of your right triangle, which those are the two sides that form the right angle on the triangle, and c is your hypotenuse, which is the side across from your 90-degree angle, and it will always be the longest side of your triangle. So if you solve this and the hypotenuse is not the longest side, then something's wrong with the problem. You gotta fix it. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is label the A, B, and C in the picture, and then you simply just substitute those bad boys into the formula, and then you're done. Okay, so looking here, I need to know which two sides form the right angle of my triangle, because those are going to be the legs, which are the A and the B. So I see this little boxy thing, which, holy hot dog, that means that's the right angle right here. Alright, so this is my right angle, and the two sides that are on my right angle are the A and the B, which it doesn't matter which one I assign the A and the B. I'm just going to stick to the way I labeled my colors to keep it consistent. Okay, so I'm going to label the 7 the A and the 8 the B. Alright, and then the side across from the 90-degree angle, so if you go across the triangle to the other side, that is your hypotenuse, which is side C, which conveniently, it's already labeled as C for me, so I'm good to go. Alright, so to solve for side C, we need to use the Pythagorean Theorem. So that's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So my a is the 7, so it's going to be 7 squared, plus my b squared, which the b is my 8, so plus 8 squared, equals my hypotenuse squared, which the hypotenuse is the c, and that's the side I'm solving for. I'm solving for side C. Okay, so this will be c squared. Alright, then from here, you guys, we just solve for c, the side we're missing. Alright, so I'm going to square all these lovely numbers. So 7 squared, so 7 times 7 gives me 49. So 49 plus 8 times 8 is 64, equals c squared, which I'm trying to solve for. Alright, so 49 plus 64, that will give me, let's see here, I'm going to say 113, but just for sure I'm going to do some side math. Alright. Yes, 113. Okay, all's right, but it's always good to double check. So these two are going to be added together to get 113. Alright, so we're so close to solving for C. Currently I have C squared, but I want to solve for C. So how do we undo something squared? What is the opposite of a square? Holy hot dog, you guys are so smart. It is a square root. Okay, so we're going to square root that thing on both sides. Bam and bam. Which the square root will cancel out the squared. So we're left with C equals, now technically when you square root both sides, a plus or minus pops up. But why would a positive and a negative number not make sense for this problem? Okay, so the negative won't make sense because you can't really have a negative link. So typically we put plus or minus, but this time I'm not because we can't have a negative side link. So this is just going to be the square root of 113. Okay, and since the square root of 113 is not a perfect square, we need to simplify the square root by doing a factor tree. Okay, which 113, as far as I know, doesn't break down anything. The only thing it breaks down is to 1 and 113. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong. Let's see here. No, I don't think anything goes into it. Okay, so this will just be 113. Nothing breaks down. I don't have any cute little couples. Okay, so my answer for C is just the square root of 113. And guess what, you guys? Since we can't simplify it, that's it. But since this problem had units, I better include some units in the problem. So it'll be the square root of 113 inches. So make sure you include those inches in your problem. And holy hot dog, you guys, guess what? That problem is donezo. Bam.